SportsMax Zone on this Monday, and we aren't finished yet because we're going back there now. The Guyana Harpy Eagles are once again champions of the Cricket West Indies 4-day championship, having secured their third straight title following a draw against Trinidad and Tobago Red Force in their final round match at Queen's Park Oval at the weekend. The Harpy Eagles finished the season undefeated, accumulating 126.6 points. Barbados, who beat the Leeward Islands Hurricanes in their final round encounter, ended second on 121.2 points, with the Red Force ending third on 111 points. Now, the man at the helm spearheading the Harpy Eagles' last two title wins, Captain Imlach, joins us now to reflect on the triumph. Tevin, welcome back to the SportsMax Zone. We've had you here before when you were mid-season and aiming for the title, and you have now hit the target. A pretty eventful weekend it has been for the Guyana Harpy Eagles, but let's start by the success and the quality of the Guyana Harpy Eagles' performance throughout the season that landed you this title. How does it feel being back home? I see a lot of receptions, the government and sporting organizations embracing the team and welcoming you back home after a successful season.
Yeah, it feels very good. I mean, the guys would have worked hard throughout the tournament, and to see it, all come together, and us coming out winning the tournament, it was amazing to see. And the reception we got from the cricket board and everyone involved was absolutely amazing. It's always good to when the guys go out and fight so hard and play good cricket, to get a reception like that and to be appreciated, it feels very good. So it was a good season. We did a lot of good things. We would have done well throughout. We would have, from the start of the season to the end, we led the table, and we were pretty much dominant in this competition.
Yeah, one of the things we had pointed out last week when we were talking about the performance of the Guyana team is that your team, Tevin, has always found a way to get players to perform when needed. If the main players don't deliver in a particular match or in a particular innings, there's someone else who will step up to embrace the duties. It suggests to me that you have pretty good all-round strength in your unit.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the guys play for each other. It's a fighting bunch, and the environment is one that allows for guys to grow and improve. That's something that we preach a lot this year. We want to see growth from last year to this year. Last year was a tight race in terms of winning the tournament, and this year we wanted to be a bit more dominant. We wanted to show improvement, especially the players on a personal note. And the guys enjoy playing cricket. We love playing together. We love we love the fight, and we've created a winning habit. We understand the game, and we understand how to win cricket games. And everyone just the joy in the team and the camaraderie is very good. So it creates an environment where guys are enjoying each other's company and play for each other and are hungry as well.
Yeah, 3 titles in a row and 8th in the last 10 years. How sweet has this one been compared to the others in recent memory? I know, generally speaking, people will feel that this victory has been tainted by the ball tampering issues, but how did this victory feel compared to the others?
It felt good. Again, we dominated right through. We had some ups and downs throughout. We had some ups and downs throughout, but we came out in situations that were difficult, and we step up. We had players step up at different times, as you mentioned earlier. And every tournament is about growth and improving. And once you see that growth and you see guys growing as players and getting better every single year, the next year is always one as exciting. I'm pretty much excited for next year and see what that has to bring. We have some exciting players, and this one ranks very high for me. Last year would have already passed. This year is really about the moment, and the joy is really in the moment. So it was a fun season and one that we really enjoyed.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Tevin, you know, we will not get away from the ball tampering accusations. And I saw some quotes where you were defending your team at the weekend, suggesting that from your standpoint, you don't think that any ball tampering occurred. Are you still standing by that position a couple of days on from the contest?
Uh, to be honest, it's a situation where it's not one that you want to be associated with. Obviously, you saw the quote, you mentioned the quote. But it was a situation where when I was there and I was asked to feel, but I didn't feel anything. It was a short moment in a short space of time. So, I mean, I don't know if it went on. The guys would have accepted the charges, and that basically said that they did it. So, you know, we just look to support them and try to move forward from it. Obviously, it's negative and that's something we want to be associated with. So, hopefully, we can move past as a team.
Yeah. How does it make you feel as captain of this unit that something like this has happened under your watch?
Yeah, obviously very disappointed because it puts a cloud over, you know, everything we would have worked for, everything we would have done through the tournament. We would have played good cricket. You know, we played 6 games, no issue, and to come in the last one and for this to happen, you know, it puts a big negative thing around, you know, what would have, you know, been a good season. So, you know, I'm very disappointed. I'm sure you can see that I wasn't really smiling a whole lot in this interview because, you know, it's something that, you know, it really is not good. It's not something you want to be associated with. Like this is negative, and you never want to be associated with things that are negative.
Yeah. Have you had the opportunity to speak with Kevlin or Veerasamy or both of them? And what have they been saying to you, if indeed you can share any of that?
No, not really. I mean, after we came home, it's just a short space of time. Everything happened so quickly, and we were trying to, you know, stay on the positive note because everything was going on in the game, and you still had a game to basically win. We still had a job to do, and after that, it was just time to go home and stuff. So, you know, with everything that was going on, it was just time to just get it over with and move on.
Yeah, I saw the CWI director of cricket suggesting that they'll have to look at the current playing conditions and that put in place probably stronger sanctions for situations like this. Would you be for stronger sanctions for ball tampering incidents or any situation like this going forward?
I mean, that's really above my pay grade. I mean, the Crescent Trade Board would have to do what they feel is right, and you can only respect that. As a player, we have to go with whatever is put in place, and we have to respect it as a team and as players as well. So you know, we just look. Hopefully, something like this doesn't happen in the future, because it's not something we want to be associated with, and we want to be known for. Guyana cricket team is a hard, you know, a team that plays with heart, and we aim to win games fairly. So, you know, it's something negative, and we don't want to be associated with it moving forward, definitely. So,
yeah,
hopefully we can move past it, and whatever action the Western Trade Board takes in terms of, you know, putting more things in place in terms of ball tampering, you know, they will. I have no doubt they'll do what's best for the game.
Yeah, and the thing about it, it's unfortunate that, you know, we have to be talking about this so much, Tevin, because you are right, you've had a fantastic season. But one of the things I have seen in the last few days is individuals essentially saying, well, this not only taints Guyana's 2025 title success, but it also taints previous title successes, and it makes you wonder if this happened now, what was going on before. How would you respond to those individuals?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, people have their opinions. Umpires were a part of those games, and nothing was found or anything. So, you know, it's just a matter of opinion at this point. Again, it's negative, and we don't really want to, you know, have to be dealing with that. But, you know, it's cricket, and it's a game we play, and people are going to have their opinions. That's why we have, you know, fans and stuff like that, and spectators. So, you know, people are going to have their opinions about it, and it's fair.
Yeah. On another note, Tevin, you had a fantastic season after you came back from your debut test tour of Pakistan. What was it, 3 centuries? And really took the Harpy Eagles out of some extremely difficult positions, which was quite commendable. And, you know, in recent weeks, believe it or not, your name has been called among those that many feel could be the next West Indies captain. I won't ask you if you've gotten a call from Darren Sammy yet, but I'll ask you this question. Do you feel that you are in a position to take on the post of West Indies captaincy? Are you willing at this stage of your career to take on the role of West Indies captaincy if indeed it is offered to you?
Definitely, man. Any opportunity to represent West Indies is a pleasure. To be the captain would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, definitely it's something I enjoy doing. I enjoy captain. I enjoy, making decisions and helping the team to win games in whatever capacity that might be. So yeah, definitely it won't be something I'll be opposed to. But yeah.
Yeah. Are you surprised that your name is in the conversation?
I guess not really. Like looking at it now, with cricket and regional 4-day cricket, and seeing what's happening and the team being so successful, I can understand why.
Yeah, and obviously your leadership skills are the reason why people are looking at you as a possible West Indies captain, Tevin. And, we have spoken during the show, not only when we spoke to you last time, but even when we have not had you on the show, about how expertly you've been leading this team. How much do you think your experience leading the Guyana Harpy Eagles would set you up for the huge or monumental step forward to be an international captain?
I mean, I look at captaincy as a group thing more than anything else. I mean, obviously, as a captain, you would have to, do things like this, sit in front of the camera and have a conversation with people about the entire team and everything that goes on. But I believe, when I'm on the field, I believe it's a team thing, more heads put together. So once you have that cooperation with the men around you and you have ideas and stuff, I think it makes it a lot easier to, do the job, especially on field. So off field, obviously, would have that assistance as well. But I have a clear understanding of, what I want to do and things in different strategy. But having that help is also very key.
Do you think your lack of experience in international cricket would be a hindrance to you leading the West Indies team if you were given the captaincy?
No, I mean, only one way to really find out.
Well, I must say, to your benefit, Tevin, Guyana has produced some really outstanding West Indies captains, probably the best of them all, Sir Clive Lloyd. And since then, we have seen Hooper captain, we've seen Shadnaball captain, we've seen Ramner Sawan captain the West Indies team. So Guyanese have a proud record of leading West Indies cricket. We don't know what Cricket West Indies and Darren Sammy will do regarding the captaincy, but if it is that they're looking in your direction, I could say from the SportsMax Zone standpoint that we would be supporting your selection as the captain, and we would hope that you could embrace the job and do well, because captaining the West Indies team, as we have seen in recent decades, is a very, very, very difficult and even toxic position to hold.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that for sure.
Yeah. Ricardo, you look as you want to say something before we go.
No, I just wanted to say that, I think, Tevin knows a little bit more than we do at this stage.
Oh, you think so?
But I'm playing nice today. I don't want to put him on the spot today. I thought the most difficult questions for him to answer today would be around the ball tampering, but apparently not. And I'm in a really good mood today, so I'm not going to put him on the spot. I'll leave that to Darren Sammy and CWI.
Tevin, we appreciate you appearing on the show today. And I know that amidst the celebration and the enthusiasm that Guyanese are feeling at the moment with your your success. It's been tainted by this ball tampering issue, and we say congratulations again for the success of your Guyana team, and to yourself in how well you led the team. So all the best of luck, and we'll keep our eyes and our ears out to the Cricket West Indies decision on what they'll do with regard to the captaincy of the team. Thanks, Tevin, and all the best. Enjoy your success.
Yeah, thank you. It's always a pleasure. Thanks.
Yeah, we go to break. We'll be back with more on the SportsMax Zone after this.